It is no secret that Canadian newspapers are struggling to stay afloat amid dwindling advertising revenues. Many blame the internet for that. But whatever the cause, the industry needs to find a way to survive. One fix that has been suggested, allowing Canadian media organizations to get charitable status. That would allow Canadians to make donations and get tax receipts. In effect, a public funding model that would support nonprofit local journalism. This idea has been explored by the Public Policy Forum, a national nonpartisan think tank. Danielle Smith from Global News Radio 770 CHQR joins us to continue the conversation. Has it come to this, Danielle?
To even consider that this is being put on the table as a legitimate proposal, because for so long we've had that sort of proprietor-owned or shareholder-owned corporate model for media, and it worked really well up until probably about a decade ago when groups like Facebook and Google came along. One of the issues that we found ourselves in the media is that we created a model where essentially people were able to get the content for free and it was paid for by advertisers. Well, now that advertisers see the advantage of being able to go on a Facebook or a Google, target their ads to particular people, although that has caused a little bit of controversy in the last few months, it becomes even more difficult, and the media has to be able to offer something similar to be able to compete. So in the absence of being able to do that, with the media market as segmented as it's ever been, with advertising revenues drifting away, they have tried to turn it into a for-profit model, and a number of different ways of establishing a new approach by having subscriber pay. Well, people like to get stuff for free. So again, it's not been that easy. So this notion that if you've got an industry that is important to the community, it's vital that it maintains its objectivity and that you've got professional journalists doing the work that needs to be done to oversee the institutions, how do you fund it? And this group, the Public Policy Forum, has said, take a page from what happened in Saskatchewan with their beloved team, the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Hard to believe now, but there was a time that nobody wanted to buy it. So they turned it into a community-owned model. So we're going to see what kind of lessons we might be able to learn by looking at the world of pro sports to see whether or not that might apply to journalism as well.
Very interesting connection. Thanks for this, Danielle.
My pleasure.